I've got my first ever player event for Empire in just under 2 weeks, and I haven't been Ixion in months. So I'm going to get kitted up, show you what he looks like. So if you see me, you can say hi. If you're interested in making an Empire character, particularly from Urizen, you can see what some mask kit looks like. So let's get started. First up, we have my base layer. Like many Urizen, I wear blue. It is my thobe that everything else goes on top of. Because it's an indoor event, I won't need to wear my thick wool layer on in addition. But depending on the weather, I might have something else underneath it. I do have my dark blue trousers on. It is something I've thought about changing to maybe like a more matching blue like tights or something. We'll see, but for now, this is what I start with. Next, I've added my first level fabric belt, and I've got it's like effectively it feels like a waistcoat that doesn't button up. So I think it's classed as like a sleeveless cardigan jump. Well, it's the thin layer thing, but I think it adds a nice level. It builds up the layers in terms of it feels like something I would wear around, not just costume for a day. But after this, I'm going to need some accessories. So accessory wise, I have a keychain, well, keys on a nice material belt. And as you can see, I've got a key necklace and I have my trusty pocket watch, which is still working, although I need to change it because the clocks have changed since I last worn this. I like having a suitable timepiece when I'm around because I don't want to be checking a modern day looking watch. Keys feel very Ixion. He likes unlocking knowledge, and I just think keys look cool, but I need more layers and more items than this. Next up, we have the outer robe, which is actually a graduation gown, or graduation robe. Again, I like the multi layers of blue, so whilst I can't really see this underneath, I know it's layered up. I have a decoration piece to keep it together. I sometimes use this if I've got a thick cloak on top. I put the belt on top so that way it stops this flowing around, getting too flappy, but also means if I need to carry things. So with the nature event, I might want to take notes, but also just carry real things. So things like a wallet, a phone, things like that I got on me and I know where they are. But there's still more I intend to wear. So finally, I've got this like bamboo cotton arm wraps, but they sometimes slide around, so I can't decide if I will keep them or not. Again, it's indoors, so I'm not worried about cold, but at the same time, bare arms feel boring. I do have something I can put on my hands, but they're a nightmare to put on and off, and I wear them on gloves, so bear with me. This is what I mean, so I feel, it adds some extra decoration, but when they're not attached to the gloves, having to take them on and off when I do things gets frustrating. And the most important thing I find for being Ixion is this, my veil. I feel, one, it helps bring the whole thing together, but I'm also known as like the blue veiled Urizeni because being a blue Urizeni, there's loads of us, even though we're a small nation. Some people question, is it fully Urizeni? I like it because you've got veils are used in parts of rituals, but I also wanted a hook. So if people needed to describe me, they could do it. I know often people talk about, wearing a particular or recognizable style of hat. Hats feel a bit more difficult with Urizen, but I saw it online and I like the look. So this is Ixion. I will be at Concordia Esoterica in February. I will be at the Mestran Marriage in March, and then I will be at E1 in April. If you have questions about making kit or want to know more, please let me know.